Welcome to my channel. My next request is an interesting one. It's Solas singing the Foggy Dew. And this one, the URL didn't work, so I had to find it. I hope it's the one that you wanted me to feature. This was requested by Celtic Soul. And Celtic Soul wrote, "This is a beautiful rendition of a classic Irish rebel song, often associated with the Easter Rising of 1916. Solas does it justice with their haunting harmonies." So I can testify that when I was looking for this, I found numerous versions of the song, but only one that was Solas, and so that's the one that I'm featuring. Before we get into the video, though, I got to thank you for coming, and thank you for everything that you do to support my channel. I really do appreciate it. Also, I need to remind you that I always put the artist links in the description of their playlist so you can support them as well. But I put the link to the song that I'm reacting to in the description of the video. I also put a link in there from Wikipedia, if I can find anything that's relevant, that's, makes sense to put in there. I don't put the link to the reaction request form anymore because I'm not taking requests right now. I have over 3,700 in my queue. I'm trying to work some of those down before I open it back up and allow you to put in more requests. I hope you understand. So this is Solas, and it says here, Solas na General, Foggy Dew, and it's live. And it didn't start. Wow. This is 2 days in a row now. Maybe they finally fixed this thing. Solas na gealai, Gealai. Or gealai? I don't know. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna do something I've never done before. I'm gonna choose a different group doing the same song. This is the best of the Dubliners. Hold on a second. Let's see if this is any better.
As down the glen one Easter morn to a city fair rode I, there are met lines of marching men in squadrons passed me by. No fife did hum nor battle drum did sound its dread tattoo, but the Angelus bells o'er the Liffey swell rang out through the foggy dew.
Okay. Now that we have something to compare it to. Whoever did that, the first one, the Solas, the mic should have been closer to the singer. I couldn't understand a word he sang. The tune itself is haunting, and as you can hear when the one I did with the Dubliners, the words are haunting as well. This has a uniquely Irish sound to it. I don't know why that is. There's something about Irish music that that distinguishes it from everything else. I don't know, maybe it's the sad lives that Irishmen have led for so long. I have Irish blood in me, by the way. My grandmother on my father's side was Irish, and she married a German, but her whole side of her family was from Ireland. I've traced their roots back to the 1700s. This is an interesting song. It's, it sings about a time of sadness, and it has kind of a sad ring to it, a kind of a sad tone to it, if you will. And like I say, there's a lot of Irish songs that are like that because there's a lot of sadness in Irish history. Hard work, scraping to get by, paying everything you make to the landlord, and then scrambling to get to America so that they could have a better life. And They have a lot to be proud of, too. The Irish have been great fighters for a long time. I guess that's because they had to fight just to live. Interesting. Well, I wish that maybe I got the wrong version. Like I say, the link that the requester gave me, which was Celtic Soul, just didn't work. It was no longer available. And so this was the only one that I could find that was Solas. But it wasn't very good because the singer's voice was too far away from the mic. You couldn't understand what he was singing. As you could see when I played the second one, the singer was right up on the mic and you could hear every word he sang. So it makes a difference. Like I say, I don't know if this is the one that Celtic Soul wanted me to do or not, but it's the one that I ended up with. So I hope that's satisfactory in some sense or form. It wasn't satisfactory as far as the singing goes because I couldn't understand him. Couldn't barely hear him, way off in the background. Anyway, sometimes it just doesn't work out, I guess. Anyway, I pray for you that God will watch over you and that he will keep you healthy and strong and vital, and that whatever is going on in your life, that God will help you overcome it if it needs to be overcome, and that he'll do that same thing for every person that you love. This is the Vietnam Era Vet, out.